It's easy to get stuck in your fucking mind in that shitty recycled loop of worry and stress and self-deprecation, but there are ways out. You can't force your mind not to think, because if you do, you're just creating a friction within your mind, and that friction will cause frustration like a heat, and that heat will ignite all those little fucking piles of gunpowder you have laying around in there. We've talked a lot about observing your thoughts, and thereby creating an observer you and a fucking object, thought, thereby untangling the inherent awareness that you actually are from the activity of thought. But that's not everyone's proclivity. Thoughts want to be thunk. You can't force them to stop, but you absolutely can steer them. If you think you're a shitty person, start forcing your thoughts to identify good things about yourself. If you suffer from anxiety, PTSD, panic attacks, start looking for and finding safety in the world. Capture those moments where you literally are safe. You may not fucking feel that way, but that's because you're running old code. In this moment, I am safe. I'm not gonna fucking die. I'm okay. Like that. We have to overwrite our old code with new code. If you're depressed, find things of beauty. If you don't trust, find something reliable. Do you get it? Yeah, easier said than done. Don't I fucking know it? But difficult is not impossible. If this shit were easy, no one would be fucked up. Grab the fucking reins and make your mind your bitch. You are not your thoughts. You are a primordial emptiness that's somehow awake and identified with your thoughts through the phenomenon of consciousness. That being said, it may not be easy to embrace your fucking emptiness when you're used to being fullness all the fucking time. Our paradigms tend to be object-based. Here's a trick. Look at this fucking workshop of mine. What attributes do you see? What comes to your attention? A carpenter might notice the old school redwood framing. An artist may see art. A collector may see a collection. A person who does not like weird-ass old shit might see a fucking nightmare. A cleanliness-obsessed person sees an absolute fucking mess. Whatever. Now here's the real question. What is the most predominant feature of this place, or of whatever room you're in? Is it the structure, the contents, the foundation? Fuck no, neither one. It's the emptiness. Wherever you are, instead of paying attention to borders or objects, pay attention to the emptiness. It's fucking everywhere. Even the atoms that make up your ass are 99% emptiness. You are energy and emptiness, and so is everything else. Walk around, feel your body passing through emptiness, even when you're still. Every fucking second, you have moved 18.5 miles through space. That's how fast the Earth is moving through the big empty, 67,000 miles an hour. Where you are right now will momentarily again be the emptiness of space as the Earth hurtles around the damn sun. Observe a room for its empty middle. Walk outside and feel the eternal emptiness above you that goes on for fucking ever. Everywhere you go is dominated by emptiness. If the entire universe was a solid, there'd be no fucking movement possible at all. You know how huge and empty the universe is? It's so fucking empty and vast that if two galaxies ran into each other, no planets or stars would actually fucking collide. Wrap your wrinkly pink meat computer around that shit. Try it out whenever you want. It's a drastic departure from our object-centric way of seeing reality, and I find it sufficiently weird enough to help disrupt that shitty thought loop whose gravity you feel unable to escape. Don't try too hard though, just notice it. The benefit of contemplating emptiness is that there are no reference points for the mind to grab onto, so there's no need to try and define or understand or feed your fucking inner narrative. Just notice it, and keep noticing it as much as possible. You are an electrified meat golem made of stardust and 99% emptiness. Start seeing the emptiness of reality, and you just might uncover the wakeful and vast emptiness behind your thoughts and behind all things. A unified existence of emptiness that you can become aware of, a sort of detectable presence within yourself, behind but also entangled by thought that allows a collapse of quantum foam to be observed as apparent objects. Well, I hope this fucking helps. Carry the fuck on. Toodaloo.